Come with me, all right, on this journey. Let's go. We're gonna go in the forest. I hope you're not afraid of going in the forest, because if you are, that's a belief system that I'm afraid of going in the forest. And you know what? This whole conversation right now is about belief systems, contracts, ideas, agreements, permission slips, okay? You guys heard of those things before? So check this out. This is really cool. So I'm going to bob and weave, and I'm going to go around and adjust the sails and pull on some strings over here, which is going to pull on some things over there. And as this goes up, that's going to go down. This is going to go out, and this is going to go in, because it's all connected. Do you know what I mean? It's all woven together within this golden tapestry of a life experience. And in this life experience, we all have things that we go through. Struggles, trials, tribulations, blocks, obstacles, sometimes turn into opportunities, but sometimes don't. And they may be going on repeat. I may be having problems in my life that I have no idea how to stop or get rid of, or what's even going on. I just know that it keeps on going over and over. And it seems to be like I'm almost noticing that it's on a pattern of each month or each week or maybe each day or each day during a certain part of the day. So if I have these beliefs, these thoughts, ideas, these agreements, these contracts, these permission slips, whatever it is that I did inside of myself that said, I'm afraid of the forest. That is a belief system. I'm afraid of the forest because there's all of these things in there that could hurt me. That is also an agreement, a contract, an idea, all those permission slips. That's all of that. When we put that in place and we distill that energy, especially from fear of, then that means that that's a trauma stored, to shut down and make you stressed out and to make you turn in so that you actually fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. Fight or flight, fawn or freeze, or faint. Well, it's pretty much the same thing. So you're either going to be afraid and not be able to do anything about it, or you're going to be afraid and you're going to take off really fast away from the problem. And that's okay. You can do that one, take off from the problem. But the problem is with that is that as you run from the problem, I'm running from the problem. I got to get away from my problems. And then you're like, I think I'm away from my problems. And it's been like 7 years. You've been running. Finally, you think that you stopped running for a second because you're away from your fear. But it's been 7 years you've been running. Your fear was gone like in 7 seconds a long time ago. But for 7 more years, you kept on running with that fear inside. And right now, at this moment, listening to this video, you're actually being like, wait a minute, what? And so I'm allowing you to see through my eyes that fear is not there to actually keep you going forever in that. That contract, that idea, that agreement, that belief system, or permission slip, whatever you want to call it, was only there because you needed it at that moment. I needed to run for my life. Oh, now I'm alive and I'm safe. Now I have to turn off that fight or flight. And if I don't turn off that fight or flight, I'm going to continue living a life full of stress, anxiety, worry, doubt, all of this other stuff that comes with it. Because when you open up one doorway and you agree to one thing, there's all these other things that come with it, all right? So when we're choosing each day to wake up and be limited, wake up and talk about our problems or watch the news or scroll on our phone or do all of these things, that's belief systems, contracts, ideas, agreements, permission slips that you're granting, giving your power away to things outside of yourself that are non-beneficial for you. So in order for you to grab your power back and be a sovereign individual and be whole, complete, and perfect, a lot of us, including me, we can't see those programs, those belief systems, ideas, contracts, agreements, and all of that, permission slips. We can't see all of that necessarily ourselves, because the very simple fact is that those things need to stay hidden inside of our consciousness, inside of this being, in order to remain going. They're like viruses, if you will. Those viruses have to hide themselves inside so that you don't know that they're there. Otherwise, you would get rid of them. And those viruses want to eat and take care and drink and take care of and party in your house while you're not here. So it sends chemicals to you, so you check out and don't actually pay attention to all of these other things that happen to be turning into problems that are inside of your body. Hurt body, cancers, sicknesses, sorrows, broken relationships, and family values that went down the toilet. There's all kinds of things. You can't stop smoking, you can't stop drinking, you can't stop complaining. It doesn't matter. All of this stuff, it's not even you. What if I told you that? It's not you. You're amazing. You're awesome. You're an unlimited genius. You can do anything. But those programs, beliefs, contracts, ideas, agreements, permission slips, all of those things right there are what's blocking and stopping you from seeing the true you that you are. And that's why it is I'm here as a spiritual mindset coach to help assist you in seeing the things that are around you that I know that you can't see. And I'm here to help guide you in a way that you can see them for yourself, show you the process to actually upgrade those things, and then help assist you through the integration part of that transformational process. It's huge. Most of the time, I'm doing it for people when you don't even know I'm doing it, for the simple reason is that if you knew I was doing it and helping you, assisting you to become better and more amazing and more uplifted, if you knew that I was helping you, you would have blocks that come up that say no, blah 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 blah, because whatever it is that your contract says, it's got these protectors that are going to protect it so that it actually can't get audited and changed, because if it was audited and changed, then it would no longer be able to feast off of you. So when I see that people come up to me with my art, my creativity, and they start talking to me and touching my art and saying things to me, I can immediately see by reading their aura how it is I can help them or not without them even knowing it. And if they then buy a piece of my art, then it automatically 100% seals the deal for them, that every time they see that piece of art, it reminds them of that transformational experience that they had with me in that conversation. So wake up, tune in, and keep up. And there's a lot going on here that's outside of your ability to see, feel, hear, touch, taste, sense, and or know. And that's why we have people like myself who are coaches to help assist you. If you're interested in knowing more about what I'm talking about, send me some links in the comments and let's see what we could do. Stay blessed.